Seattle is essentially the only major US city in the past 15 years or so to gain modal share with transit. Here and there, some cities have been like stable. Like it's not like in New York, people are massively switching over to the car. But as far as cities that have actually gained transit as a percentage of how people get around, Seattle is basically the only one. There's a lot you could critique about Seattle's transit system. I think a lot of people would be happier if the light rail system was a heavy rail system or had more grade separation, yada, yada, yada. But just the facts on the ground are that more people are using it. And personally, I find it super useful. And if I were to move back to Seattle, basically my number one priority would be living somewhere near a light rail station. And just like in all these other states, there were people who, when it was being built, and even today, are like, oh, it's a boondoggle, nobody's going to use it. But the numbers don't lie. People are using it, people like it. It is going to be a huge boon for Seattle going forward that it invested in even an imperfect transit system. And not to mention, the bus system is one of the probably best bus systems in America. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just going off gut with that. If you exclude like the Northeast Corridor and like San Francisco and Chicago, Seattle's basically next up. And it's a city that started investing in really transit a lot later than those cities. And it was also founded a lot later than most of those cities. So, yeah, I mean, not perfect at all, but basically the best example we have of a city in America investing in transit in the 21st century.